spend all the rare cards to make it when I really think one of the cards might get banned eventually.
I may have enough rares now because every time I get on, it's like, oh, hey, we banned this card. And then I.
Yeah.
So.
Which, to be fair, that is the nice thing. Like, I could build it, and then one of them gets banned. I'll get the rare wilds back, but I won't get all the rare wilds back for everything around it to build it. It's because I need a full 4 set of dual caster mages, a full 4 set of neoforms, a full 4 set of the sea creature. I have everything else needed for it. Let's see. Nothing to use that for. Yes, let's just do this. Meanwhile, I'm playing like the most honest of honest decks you can. Mono white life gain. White weenie mono white life gain.
Oh yeah.
I'll throw it up. Does not get more honest magic.
You just say big green meanies.
And I'm currently playing against a mono green elf deck. Or it looks like an elf deck. Yeah, it's an elf deck. It's fully an elf deck.
Yeah, them smells.
You don't like that. We're gonna. Ooh, no, that can't live. I want to play Heliod, but that can't stay on the field. Because the thing that I got rid of, for 6 mana until end of turn, each elf creature you control with base power and toughness 5/5 becomes a dinosaur in addition to its types until end of turn.
Wow.
Yeah, it's strong.
That's fun.
No blocks. Ah, dang it! I should have blocked. I could have Johnny'd him and just exiled everything he had. Oh, he's running out of steam, I think.
So I've been trying to Google whether or not it's possible or whether or not someone has figured out how to identify planeswalkers before their spark is ignited.
I don't know.
Like I tried to look it up earlier and I just went down a rabbit hole of how every planeswalker has ignited their spark.
Mm-hmm.
There's some like really traumatic ones, and then there's some like not so terrible ones.
Is this ranked?
No, this is not ranked. I don't want to deal with ranked right now, so I've just been playing unranked just to do dailies.
Gotcha. Did you ever figure out if you could spare an hour on Saturday or no?
No. I need to ask. Let me send a message in just a minute.
Okay.
I think I can just gain life over right now.
Yeah, well, we're gonna just be talking about like spooky, scary games.
Yay! That's fun.
Hopefully, you have more experience than I do. Though I can talk
a few.
I can talk about the creepiness of Shadow of the Tomb Raider that I dealt with yesterday.
Oh.
And then I beat that game today, and potentially tomorrow or like this week I just picked up Little Nightmares because it was $5 on PlayStation. So I might be going through that.
I think he's about to concede, basically.
Ooh.
I'm a life gain deck. I'm not too terribly concerned. Oh, wait. Play these creatures first. Because this gains life based on the number of creatures I have. So I can do this. Next, we'll get 2 of this. 2 of that. And
Hello, Heather. Heather says hello to everyone.
hello.
Cello. Man, I'm wearing my comfy right now, and this thing is just.
Dude, isn't it it's an amazing thing. Yep. Well, because I could lifelink this 15/15, so he swings in, I gain 15 life, and that's enough to Johnny him and exile all of his permanents, including his lands.
Boom.
All right. As we talk about a game that can't be seen on stream.
Oh no, I pulled it up and
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm on Mythic. I'm at 91% Mythic, which means I'm in the top 91% of ranked.
Noise.
But I don't feel like dealing with that.
Brown. They're from the south.
Can't tell if that's a racist name or not.
Heather,
here, let me go to a more fun
well.
deck. I'm gonna go to a meme deck.
I'm doing well. I assume Lindsay's
Did you just
doing well.
concede?
Yeah, this isn't ranked. I don't care.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I mean, I beat Tomb Raider earlier,
I do
so
want
that
to
was
get out of
fun.
this defeat screen though. There we go. I think he was still picking on whether or not to choose his hand. Let's go to a meme deck. Let's do treasure hunt. Treasure hunt or historic lands. These two are very funny.
Treasure hunt has my interest.
Quick
This
trivia, although I'm pretty sure you guys, most of you guys know this. Which Planeswalker has the most cards? Planeswalker cards.
It's either Jace or Chandra, but I think it's Jace.
Has the most Planeswalker cards?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to have to, side with Alex there, either Jace or Chandra. Though I'll say Chandra to be
Chandra with 16 cards.
I knew they did that one set that there were 3 Chandras in the set technically. Because there was an uncommon, a rare, and a mythic one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a perfect hand. Take it, Alex.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. No. Those lands are beautiful though.
I do love these lands. Mulligan. This hand is
That's
actually
an even better hand. Take it.
Wow. Yeah, you got that different land there. Mm-hmm. Oh. How many lands are
it's
you
a mill
running?
deck. Oh no, it's a mill deck. This could be very bad.
How many lands are you running?
It's okay. You've already got like all your lands out of the way.
You have 40.
46, I think.
46
So what's
lands.
this?
Beautiful. I love it.
So welcome to Treasure Hunt. I draw my entire deck, I discard it, and I try to win through self-mill.
So you facing a mill deck could be bad, even though you're trying to do self mill.
Yes, because
there's a certain card that you.
He doesn't want to mill past the card he needs.
Yay! Yeah. What? Oh, discard. Oh, I chose too many cards. That's why.
Thanks, Cody.
So yes, I could mill past my win condition, and also one of the ways I kind of, if I whiff, is I play Mystic Sanctuary. Oh no, he might have just handed me the game potentially.
Oh, hello, Wolfie. How are you?
Okay, I have 25 cards. Okay. If I don't mill my win con here, I think I win.
What's up, Wolfie?
Okay, Treasure Hunt. This will go straight to Thassus because that's all that's left. And I play a Mystic Sanctuary.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't have enough islands. If I don't...
Have you played it one for turn? Oh, yep.
I just have to not mill out here. Yeah, but I forget Mystic Sanctuary is 3 islands, not 2 islands. Right, I just can't mill out here. I have 2 cards. I lose.
Dang.
R.I.P.
Yep, I
That
need
would've been-
1 more mana.
That would have been so funny if you ended up winning facing
The
a
fact
mill
that he
deck.
attacked you.
Yeah, I would need to switch out from Thassa's to one of the cards that's just on the field to win against Mill, which is what you put in the sideboard for this deck. But it is a very fun meme deck. And the best part is I have a version of it in paper, but I have Zombie Hunt, where instead you make a bunch of zombie tokens, but in a way that Zombie Hunt's a little bit faster. Because you can instant speed make zombies on turn 3, and it's like, I make 15 zombies. Screw you.
As a fan of necromancy, I like this.
Fortunately, zombie infestation is not in this game, but also, even if it was, I would not want to play it because it would take so long to click through and do it that many times.
That reminds me, Alex, we need to get the boys together for Magic and or
Yes.
Smash.
Yes.
We came to smash, to smash.
I like Magic.
We came to smash. I like both the games.
Well, come to South Carolina.
When?
You see if you.
I mean, we're literally going to be there in like 2 weeks.
True.
And then like 2 or 3 weeks after that, we're going to be there again. And then a week after that, we're going to be there again.
If by 2 weeks you mean next weekend.
Yeah, next week. Dang. Next
Bring
weekend.
your decks. Bring your decks. Optimize them. Have them ready to face the thunder.
Oh.
Not gonna lie, Ron is almost done with his sliver deck, Alex.
I
so it's
don't
kinda
want to face
scary.
that. I've faced slivers before, and I don't want to face it.
Like
Livers?
literally
Slivers.
his next
don't know
paycheck.
what
So
slivers
in 3 weeks, he's going to get Queen and Legion, and he's going to be done. Like that's it. That's the deck. It's over, and we'll see if we can actually keep up. I think we'll be okay. I don't think it'll be that bad.
Yeah, I'm not horribly
mean,
concerned with
the
the power
slivers-
level we're at.
The sliver's good
Like,
one-on-one,
you're-
or is it better in a group? Because I've only faced it one-on-one, and I didn't do so well.
It's really weird. It does extremely good one-on-one. It does decent in threes, and then like as you get more people after that, it like gets better.
Okay.
It's weird. It's good, like around, like just all around. The way he's built his, at least. Like it's not the best it can be in terms of speed, so it's not the best like one-on-one, but
Mhm.
it's good across the board the way he's built it. Because it's built mostly off of Cascade. So he's got his mana curve proper to where he can just cascade down constantly from like 7 to 1, 7 to 1, and just get
Oh,
all
have
of
you seen the
these
new?
slivers out.
Have you seen the new Cascade stuff? There's a lot of Cascade cards in the new set coming up.
Yes. That Cascade Golem is only good in like a Cascade
so good.
deck, though.
So I might get beaten to death here. There's a good chance of me getting beaten to death.
I have not played in so long that I don't know these new cards.
Oh, this guy's just being a douche.
No, he needed to do that. Normally he'd target a creature, so he has to cast an instant in order, or non-creature spell to make this a creature. Otherwise, it's an enchantment, and this gets +1/+1
Ooh.
whenever you cast a non-creature spell.
Yeah.
So like that's literally like what he has to do is cast instants. So it makes a lot of sense.
Boom.
Cody, you're in chat
Yeah.
next stream, but where are you?
Yeah, for real.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry. But what is this wee woo wee woo wee woo? fish plank thing?
That's
What is happening to
Cody.
Cody?
It's
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do my normal thing I do when I join.
Oh.
Do my Dat Boys.
is that a
I literally-
frog on a unicycle?
It's Dat Boy. It's a dead meme, but it's the best dead meme.
It looks like a frog on a unicycle.
It is. That is what the
Okay.
meme was.
Okay,
It's a frog.
Just checking.
It was a frog on a on a unicycle, and you just
That's
said, "Oh shit, at that boy," and then when you see that, you just go,
You just
"Oh, what up?"
swore on this Christian
did. I realized after I said it 'cause I
stream,
was
you
quoting the
sinner
meme.
man.
Oh, gosh. It's okay. Whenever I was playing Tomb Raider, Laura Croft, I mean, she can't control her mouth. Anytime something's happened, she has to say the S word.
Here, where's
And then she
memes? There we
did
go.
drop the F word at one point.
Frank.
Yes.
Is it Frank?
Yeah, totally Frank.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
I put the classic into memes. The classic Dat Boy,
What up?
circa 2016.
Not gonna lie though, Barrel Caskin's kind of sus.
Yeah. Pink looking sus.
How'd you already take 4 damage? What card did they have to?
What did they hit me with 4 damage with? Oh, the thing they just exiled. Deals 3 damage to your opponent. You gain 3 life. Put in your graveyard and library. You choose exile. If you do, it deals. Okay, so if they mill it, they can just burn me.
Oh.
They build it and they got to burn me. Now the fun part of this deck, picking this. I wish it would like do a different way instead of just like, hey, your hand is this way. 16, 17, 18, 19. Spit 19. All right.
Makes me want to play Magic again.
You would have to get like basically new decks because I think all the decks you had have rotated out.
Well, so
I
now
can
there's
still
historic.
Play.
There's now historic, which is basically like modern, and cards don't rotate out of it.
Okay.
That's what I'm currently playing. I'm currently playing historic. That's what this is.
Oh, okay.
Because these are a bunch of old cards. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Though I would have to edit some of my decks because I think
If you
some
go
of
change
them...
their format to be historic, you would have to go change it from standard to historic. But
Well,
that's
no, I was
really
saying because they've banned some cards that I've had in some decks, so I'd have to go and put
some
other
cards
in.
aren't that are banned in standard weren't banned in historic. Like Uro isn't banned in historic. But he wasn't seeing nearly the amount of play in historic as he was in standard. All right, I can live, I think, one more turn, which I think will be enough. But he has enough mana up for a counter, which I don't like. I basically have to draw a Nope, I need to draw a treasure hunt there. Three, 4, 5. He's gonna beat me in for 5. I have a chance, but it's a very slim chance. Oh, that killed my chance. That killed all my chance.
That was rude.
I have to card the cards, draw a treasure hunt right now.
Are the cards?
Nope.
Nope.
We're just gonna play this one for the lulz. Let me mill myself out like a man. Oh, that just puts it on top of his put it in my hand. I've never actually played it when I wasn't just gonna win the game.
Rip.
What happened to Cody? Oh, he's eating. I'm guessing he's eating because I see the nom nom noms.
We can only assume.
What a scrub.
Let's lands.
That's
Lands
right,
are more
that's
fun.
right, Cody.
I think I've decided that because I was so bad last time at flirting, I think that's just what my character's gonna be. Just terrible
Just
at it.
bad at flirting.
You were bad at flirting because you did get him to basically come to your beck and call.
Well,
Yeah,
that
you got
was
him
like
to
my
them in the first-
superpower.
Yeah. I don't know.
Was it? I
No.
thought you just seduced him.
Oh, is this Gates?
No, that's one of my abilities. It's called
Yeah.
attractive.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I like Gates. Well, I like and don't like it. I hated facing it, but whenever I got it, I was like, "Oh, this is kind of fun."
it's fun. It's goofy fun. Oh, I wish I had a
Cody high or something?
He might be.
Cody.
He's trying to say, sugar, we're going down. So like doing that Fallout Boy song. I think that's what he's trying to do.
Cody, drugs are bad.
Marijuana's bad and gay. Drugs are bad and gay.
I'm gonna ask you to not do that.
Okay.
Darn it.
Goodbye to all your creatures, sir. And mine. But I don't care about mine. Oh, I wish I'd waited a turn now.
Oh, rip.
Sorry, I had to disappear for a few minutes.
I mean, I'll get another one, but do that, and let's just get more.
This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 6.
So what do we think about an anime where they play a card game like, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh, but you have Commander, and your Commander stands behind you like a stand.
I feel like I know what game they would end up playing. It was that one that me and Nelson played for a bit. That I can't think of the name. It was really fun. It had a lot of mechanical issues, or it had a lot of like long-term gameplay issues, but it was a super fun game. Mainly in that every set invalidated the one before it. That was its like big problem.
Well, was it that like anime looking?
Yeah, it was that really anime game, and you had a commander basically was your leader.
Yeah, I think like I made a deck from it. And I don't think I actually got to play against you or Nelson. Shoot, Lindsay, you remember that?
What?
That other card game?
That other card game.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what it is. I have some in my closet.
By Schwartz?
No, not that one. That was the one I played with Cody. And I built it, and I built Force of Will. I think that's it.
He said that like a minute ago.
Oh,
I heard you, Will.
Cool. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure it's Force of Will. I'm pretty sure that's the one he's talking about.
I remember Force of Will.
Yeah, it's Force of Will.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a Cody.
But yeah, no. Vice Swartz was the one I did with Cody, and I built a Attack on Titan deck, a Titan deck or whatever.
Yeah.
And Cody was like, you can't play with that deck again. I was like, well, that's sad because I built the deck, and yeah.
I've always wanted to play Weiss Schwartz. I should ask. I have a friend that's really big into
that
about it.
That deck is a demonic deck, Nick.
What? I mean, it's been so long since we played it. It may not even be good anymore. I don't even, but honestly, I don't even remember how to play. So.
Yeah, that's true too. I can't even remember how to play Force of Will.
Yeah, I can't remember that one.
See,
I remember
a lot of
that
card
one
games
mostly.
have like done that to themselves, just shooting themselves in the foot, where every set kind of takes away the one before. Like Yu-Gi-Oh did that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It literally killed the game.
Yeah.
And along with that, alongside, there were some very poor decisions made at like the pro level for judging, and it basically killed the competitive scene instantly because people didn't have any faith in the competitive scene anymore because a judge messed up, and then they didn't reverse. Like they said, "Oh, the judge messed up. Oh well, the other guy still won."
If by pro,
go ahead.
you
Sorry.
can finish. I was just gonna say, if by pro level you mean the elementary school gym in the mornings where everybody around me brought out their cards.
This was unfortunately a tournament that I think the grand prize was like $8,000.
Oh yeah, that was better than.
So like, he lost $8,000 by that judge standing by the judge's bad decision.
And he hasn't killed the judge yet.
Wasn't there anyone to
I
be
feel
able
like
to
that's
overturn
great
that?
motive.
Well, they admitted that the judge made a wrong call.
But
something should have been.
But was that
overturned then.
like after the fact?
It was like later in the day or the next day or whatever, and they basically did the ruling stands. Like, even though it's technically wrong, it stands.
I bet
One
you
life
they already
away.
gave the dude the money and was like, well.
I want to say the tournament was still going on, but they basically just like, yeah, no, it's done. What we're not going to go back on it.
Mm.
I don't remember all of it because it's been too long, but that's what one of the big things that basically anyone who was trying to play the game competitively quit.
Gotta say though, I still absolutely love Yu-Gi-Oh card players, like who get into it. All those videos you see online of people like reacting to taking hits to their life points.
I feel
Wonderful.
like Yu-Gi-Oh players are either the best people or complete scumbags, and there's no in between.
Yeah.
You're either an amazing person and really fun, or a total scumbag and the bottom of the barrel. That's at least what I've noticed.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Because I know one of our local shops banned Yu-Gi-Oh as a whole.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because there were players that were there were a lot of reasons. They were on top of being jerks to everyone there. The players that caused this as well got banned on top of it. But they were just jerks in general. They tried to sell fake cards to the store, and then when they wouldn't take them, they tried to sell fake cards to kids that were there playing. On top of selling cards for money, which you can't do in a game shop.
Dude.
They must also play League.
The owner of the store.
Whoa, now.
And that's kind of what that moment when they like in the same day apparently tried to sell fake cards for the store, and then they caught them trying to sell them for money to kids in the store. They banned Yu-Gi-Oh and then sold all their stock online. They said, "Well, can we just buy your stock?" They're no. We'll sell it online. We'll take a loss and sell it online to not sell it to you. Cody, can you talk in here? Okay. Yeah. You were muted, and I wasn't sure if this was a channel you didn't have access to talk into because I knew you couldn't join it earlier.
I think I made
I
sure
can't join
all the
this channel.
channels most people can talk in, they just can't join. So they can be dragged in if we wanted them for like interviews or something like that.
Yeah, I can't get into this one or the content cafe. I can only go supporter chill.
Yeah, why didn't we go into supporter chills then?
I don't know.
This is where everyone was, so I just joined it.
I mean, we can go down to supporter chill zone.
I mean, it's fine now. We're all here.
Yeah. I guess we're ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So let's see. Last session, Shane got a boyfriend and
and strong. We've got a new person working for us. Let's put it that way.
You got a new person working for you. You investigated the child's cartoon city rug that turned out to be what you believe to be a portal above Chicago. And kind of played with that for a little bit. You put Richard Greer. He's the one that's alive, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
You put Richard Greer in the root cage under Treebeard
Yeah.
and gave him a nice little talking to before going to bed.
Gave him a meal
Also,
as well. Gave him some food and some like basic wound dressing type stuff since we cut him up pretty bad.
yeah, some band-aids and a can of ravioli without a can opener.
But they're the off-brand band-aids.
Yeah,
Not
it's
band-aid
all
And
great.
off-brand and off-brand ravioli.
They're equate. It's equate.
Yeah, it's Equate band-aids and great value ravioli.
Yep.
Calling out Walmart. Gonna get taken down, guys.
I'm sure there's another, off-brand ravioli that's worse than
Clover
Walmart.
Valley. Isn't that Dollar General's
Oh,
brand?
yeah, I
If I've
think
learned
so.
anything from Good Mythical Morning, it's Clover Valley.
It's Clover Valley, and what's the Target brand? The Target one's really bad too, for the most part.
Don't remember.
I don't
what
remember
it's called.
Target. I know Target with some of them has been hit or miss.
Apparently
Yeah,
Kroger's pretty good.
Yeah, apparently Kroger's good.
I love to get sponsored by Kroger. Kroger's like, "Hey, we hear you," and sponsored them eventually.
It's done.
Okay.
So I know we just got started, but our Instapot just went off. So I'm gonna go get our dinner.
I'm
Do
gonna take
it.
grab a drink then while I guess this is happening.
I'm gonna finish up this recap for everyone who's watching
Do what?
because I think about our viewers.
Possibly, and then you can get the those chips.
So
Maybe.
yeah, Matt happened along. They recruited Matt, brought him to the treehouse, gave him a room, and found out that he is just a chill guy from around the Dallas area in Texas.
I still don't trust him though.
And Mercy doesn't trust him. I think that's it. Is that all that happened last week, guys?
We went through that room and came back down into Chicago.
Oh yeah, we were learning if it was like a portal or
And-
something.
So really, of how it was working, we could just blow a hole in the roof of that building and just infinitely go through. Just keep falling.
Ooh.
We'd have to always land back in that building again.
Yeah.
That's why I said blow a hole in the roof, like above that room, and then just
Mhm.
Yeah.
kind of like what you can do in Portal. Hey, right? No.
Hit terminal velocity eventually.
I feel like falling 10 miles, you would reach terminal velocity either way.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't need to go infinite.
Ray, you can come up here. Come on.
I don't remember. Did you guys ever tell the PCU people where all this stuff was?
Yes. Because I took care of Richard Greer.
We
and took care of the PCU.
we didn't tell them about the tanks and stuff.
No, we told them about the tanks. We didn't tell them about both super suits. We took one of the super suits.
Oh, I
and
thought
told them about one of them.
I remember asking about the tanks, and y'all said, "Let's not tell them about it just yet."
Well,
No,
we were waiting until we were finished.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Investigating like that room and stuff.
hear.
Oh, okay, I thought it was just the super suits we didn't tell them about.
Well, I mean, did we eventually tell them? Because I thought like we gave them the suit, and then like someone said, "Are we telling about everything?" We're like, "No, we're going to investigate
I
everything
don't remember
here."
you guys actually ever telling the PCU about the warehouse.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, should we make sure that we go and tell them? because we were done and doing our investigation.
Yeah, I thought for some reason you had told them already. That was my bad. That's what you were doing, was taking the super suit into them and telling the PCU things. Because we have one super suit.
He
So
did
that's
take
what
the
was
super
going
suit there,
on
he just didn't tell them
while
anything.
Lindsay was taking taking Matt back. No, we were jumping the portal over and over again. That's right.
Yeah. Ray, could you stop?
He's like, no, I cannot.
Where's my super suit? Where is my super suit?
You're wearing it, Grav.
Oh. Raider, good.
Why do you need to know?
Oh, by the way, Will, my chip got delayed, and I think it's coming tomorrow, it looks like.
Mine got delayed as well, but it is in the Greenville office, so it will be delivered tomorrow as well.
Hey, speaking of things that got delayed, Cyberpunk 2077 also got delayed again.
Hey,
Surprising.
let's talk about depressing things. Although I'm okay with it.
So
I don't care.
I just always go off of
play it.
You said you're probably not gonna play it.
No, like I don't understand why people are so hyped over it. When I look at them, like it doesn't really appeal that much to me.
It's because CD Projekt Red is making it, and everything they've made has been a masterpiece.
Yep.
All 3 games. So the level of expectation is high because
maybe that's why they keep delaying it, because they're like, oh no, we have to make it good.
Well, that's always been the thing. Is at the end of the day, that's always been CD Projekt Red's thing. But their first 2 games were really, really good, but they kind of flew under the radar. And then Witcher 3 blew them up so much larger, so people aren't used to this. This is the first big game they've had post making one of the greatest games of all time.
Yeah.
So people aren't used to them being it's ready when it's ready. And they announced it probably earlier than they should that it was going to be ready, and then a pandemic happened and everything else.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure with this delay, it's definitely going to knock them out of Game of the Year for this year, and it'll put them in for next year.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
But they definitely ascribe to the old mantra of a delayed game is good eventually, a rushed game is bad forever.
Yeah.
Which is a good mantra.
Thing, like I still don't just get the people that, like any other game, they'll say, oh, it's getting delayed. People will like crap on it. They're like, oh, this game's going to suck or whatever, and they like get mad at them. But then whenever this game gets delayed, people are like, oh yeah, just take your time. It's going to be great.
It's because
people are hypocrites.
The way their company ethos is and the way they treat things, they don't want to do like the rush things where it's like, okay, you're going to rush the game out and it's going to come out on time and we'll sacrifice quality and whatever we have to get there. And they're not doing, at least as far as we understand and from what I've seen about their studio and the way they run things, they don't have crunch culture like some companies.
Oh no, they did a crunch time.
Oh, they did do a crunch for this one? Okay, never mind.
They did. They came out and said that they had to do they were doing a crunch, which went against what they said to begin with.
Yeah. That's surprising because that is the thing of like they've never crunched before. But it makes some sense if they are trying to actually get it out since they've made promises. But yeah. I'm excited. I think too, I'm really hoping that we'll soon get out of the crunch culture of making games because it's not really sustainable and it causes a lot of issues like Marvel Avengers.
Yeah, I still play that. I'll still play the mess out of that game. I enjoy it.
Oh yeah, but like it looks fine, but it looks like it definitely has. I definitely see the issues.
Yes.
Where like, hey, if maybe this had been given another year, we wouldn't have these issues.
Yeah. But since it is a game of service, hopefully they will be, fixing those issues. So, right, what? Don't use your back claws. No. You can bite because your bite is just a nibble. It's not like Poe that just like chomps down.
Poe's somewhere right now going, I heard that. I will bite
See,
you.
that's unfair treatment. It's unethical.
I mean, I'm not really treating her any different than Poe.
But you won't let him bite you.
There's reason to not let Poe bite you. As someone who's been bitten by both of them, yes.
Yeah.
You don't want to get bit by Poe.
No.
He doesn't know like playful bite from just attack bite.
Ripping off your finger.
Rey, on the other hand, she does like a playful bite.
Yeah, I think Poe has drawn blood on me twice.
Yeah. Poe straight up tries to mutilate your hand.
Yeah, Poe.
So
Poe is not a friend.
I spelled that wrong.
At least
There
to
we go.
strangers.
Hmm. 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 Oh man.
Hmm.
Ooh, this one looks good. Hmm? Nope. Wait, how much was that? That's not bad.
Right.
Oh, this area is so cool.
Oh. That looks cool. Moving on. I don't like that one.
Rey, you're so fluffy.
Yeah. What is that? That looks familiar. Oh, that's a. Okay. Fade. Hey, Alex.
Yes.
Where was it you get your music from for your stream?
I use Spotify. There's two playlists I use. One is Lily Pichu's stuff, and the other I've started using now is from an artist called I Am Sleepless. I knew he had mentioned it before, but I shot him a Twitter DM like 2 days ago and just basically confirmed. He's like, "Yeah, my stuff is fine to use for streams."
Okay.
I found a playlist where it was just like non-copyright music.
Yeah, that's what these are. Where these are like non-copyrighted. They're like self-published by artists, so they like haven't put copyright stuff in for DMCA stuff. For Twitch at least.
It's hot. It's hot.
They're both like, I'm not gonna claim them. Like I have control over all of it. There's no producer or anything that can do anything for it.
I am trying to remember my login for Spotify. It's been so long.
The Lily Peachy one is called Comfy Beats, and then the other one I just go to his artist page and just play whatever I want from that. I have a playlist of his stuff somewhere, but like it doesn't have some of the newer things he's put out in it, and I haven't sorted through them, and I just kind of put all of his work on.
So Heather's just Take sample study. So you're just like deep sea diving and doing that, kind of like with Kerbal Space Program. With that, you're actually like going into space and then like getting samples and stuff. Okay, Lindsay is back.
Is Spotify no longer free?
No, it's free.
It's free, but you'll play ads unless you have the pro version.
Yeah, but like I logged into it, and for some reason it just keeps sending me to my account, and I want to search music. So
Are you
I don't know
using
why.
the app or are you using?
No, I'm on PC right now.
Or are you using like the app on PC, like the program on PC or browser?
Oh, browser.
Okay, it might be that, but I'm not sure. I know they have like a browser player somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Yay.
Hey.
So,
Oh, here we go. Sorry.
what are you guys doing?
What time is it now?
Well, presumably you guys went to bed, and whenever you guys wake up.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the bakery that Matt's mom owns or whatever.
What's the name of it again?
Belmont's Bakery and Pierogies.
That's right. Belmont's Bakery.
And
That's what
And
it-
pierogies.
And pierogies, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there. I walk in.
Okay.
Hello.
You see a woman.
Yep.
What?
Yes.
No way.
No, she is a dark-haired, tall woman. Kind of looks a lot like Matt. Standing behind the counter, she's got flour and yeah, mostly just flour all over her apron.
Okay.
And she looks up and says, "Hi, welcome. Can I help you with it? Find anything?"
Yeah. What goodies do you have this morning?
Well, we make all of our bread fresh every morning. And you're here pretty early, so we've got most of our usual selection. We've got some great sourdoughs, some baguettes that you can take with you. They're nice and crunchy, but also chewy. But obviously, as the sign says, we also have pierogies.
Okay. You don't have any like pastries, stuff like that.
I've
No,
got
for
some
breakfast.
scones. Got some scones.
Okay. How about I take let's see, there's
Just whip out your credit card, buy everything.
let's how many scones do you actually have?
Well, what flavor?
Oh, there's multiple flavors.
Yeah, so on our menu over here, we've got our scones listed. We've also got these sort of fruit type pastries that we're trying out. They're kind of like homemade Pop-Tarts, but like with more filling. They're kind
Okay.
of yeah. But we have chocolate chip, blueberry, strawberry, and our seasonal flavor right now, which is a fun mango.
Ooh, it all sounds good. I will take a dozen of each.
Okay, sure thing. Let me
Yeah.
get those bagged up. A dozen is actually you get a bit of a discount on those, so they'll only be $1.25 each.
Okay. And what
Alrighty.
was the bread that you said that you had? Sourdough? Was
Well,
there any other
we've
bread?
um she lists off a crap ton of breads.
Okay.
I'm not gonna list off all the breads. She's got a lot of bread. She's mostly a bread baker.
And pierogies.
Okay.
And pierogies.
I honestly don't know what a pierogi is. BT dubs. Let's see. I will take 2 loaves of the sourdough, and I will also take a loaf of the cinnamon raisin, a loaf of the the cheddar, and that should be it.
All right. And she starts to wrap everything up and totaling everything up.
Okay. So how long have you been a baker? I've never been to your shop before. I just recently heard about it, and I wanted to come and check it out.
Well, me and my kids moved up here about 5 years ago, and I opened up this little bakery with most of the savings that we had from my husband and selling our house down in Dallas, which is where we're from. And I opened up this little operation to put my kids through college. But my oldest, Matt, love him, little Matty, such a sweetheart. He works security and helps me put his little sister through college right now.
Oh, awesome! What college?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, okay. do you know what she's majoring in?
Gosh, Nick. Give the man a break.
Sorry, improv, roleplay. Sorry.
Psychology. She's majoring in psychology.
Psychology is great.
At some college near Chicago.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to take up more of your time. So, what was my total?
Well, because you got so much, I'll give you even more of a discount. It's only gonna be 60. I won't charge you for the loaves.
That's fine. Is there? I'm not asking her. I'm asking you, Will. Is there a tip jar on the counter?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I pay for the stuff, and then as she turns around, I'm going to put $500 in the tip jar.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. So she.
Billionaires for you.
And yep. And then I take my stuff and I walk out the door.
She hadn't turned back around by the time you had left. So unless you're gonna like stare through the window waiting.
I just kind of want to I want to walk out the door and kind of like walk past the window, but just kind of stop and look and like peek in to see if she's noticed yet.
Yeah, she comes back to the counter and like after a few seconds looks at the tip jar and like freaks out, grabs it, like flips it upside down. Your $500 along with like a couple other like bills and some change like falls on the counter, and she just like obviously looks extremely excited. Her mouth's moving, and then you hear an audible scream of excitement.
All right, and then I smile, and then I head back.
And before like a petty thug comes in and robs her gunpoint for it, and we create our own Spider-Man villain in Matt.
No.
Y'all leave Matt alone.
Don't do these things, Alex.
Don't give you those ideas.
Don't give me these ideas.
I mean, it would be quite literally a Spider-Man style villain instantly.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Where the hero's good actions cause them to exist.
Oh man.
All right, so I head back. I guess I go and try to wake everyone up and tell them that I got breakfast for everyone.
Including Matt. Does he not get his own mom's
Including Matt.
food?
He
Including
said
Matt.
everyone.
Do what?
He said everyone.
Yeah, I said everyone.
And so I'll walk in and yeah. So I walk in.
You like scones, Shane?
Yeah.
I got scones.
Sweet. What else you got over there, Grab?
Bread.
What kind of bread?
I got some sourdough, some cinnamon raisin, cheddar, all that. I mean, if it was for breakfast, I wouldn't say the cheddar. That would...
Cinnamon raisin.
There, I got some cinnamon raisin.
Cinnamon raisin bread?
Yeah, cinnamon raisin bread. You want some of that? I got cream cheese in the fridge.
Yeah, I walk over and I just take the whole loaf.
What? All right.
And walk away.
It's a decent sized loaf.
Have you?
Exactly.
That's
I
a
didn't
lot.
say
for
I
breakfast
eat
there,
it
Dave.
all. Guys, it's for the whole week. Okay.
She's carb loading.
It's okay, Alex. There's also a nice pumpernickel there.
Yeah, I'll take I'll take a slice of the nice pumpernickel. Yeah, you would see Fortress comes up from, I'm assuming it's down like downstairs, like towards the basement of where we have Richard Greer locked up.
Did you sleep down there, or just go say good morning?
I basically just went to check in on him, make sure that he was still there. Like I snuck in,
Okay.
basically just like peek, observe, make sure he's still alive.
He is alive. He has pretty much bandaged himself up, and he's just kind of like in the corner. He was still sleeping.
Perfect. Yeah, I used my good old stealthy boyness to sneak in and sneak out, just to see that he's alive and there. So that's where I've come from, at least.
Excellent.
So where'd you get all this, by the way, Grav? This is a lot for breakfast.
Well, I mean, we would have it like throughout the week and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the bakery that we were talking about last night, Matt brought up and all that. I thought, I'd go check it out this morning, so I went and I paid a visit and got some stuff.
I thought this tasted familiar.
Did you buy the whole bakery?
No. I left like
How much you bought at once?
I left. I left a fair amount.
Does Matt
Did you get any pierogies?
No, I didn't get any pierogies. I mostly just got scones and loaves of bread.
That's fair. Her pierogies are really good, though. You should go there in the evening and get them. She makes them twice a day.
Okay.
And she makes them in the evening, and they're fantastic. And they're a little bit bigger when she makes them in the evening. I never pointed it out to her because I liked getting the bigger ones.
Well, your mother is a lovely lady.
Wouldn't you just point out that the bigger ones are better then she'd make the bigger ones all day, right?
He never pointed it out because he didn't want her to make the smaller ones all the time.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. If you point out the bigger, like this is what I'm saying. Like, if you point out that the bigger ones are better, she can make bigger ones all day. Then everyone gets bigger ones.
Yeah, but then she may up the price.
That's true. That's very true. We just need two sizes of pierogi: a small, medium, and large pierogi.
Does Matt get an excited phone call from his mother this morning?
It'll be coming pretty soon.
Yeah, okay. Just wondering.
I assume you teleported back, right, Graf?
Yeah.
Now, question: did you go in your super suit, or did you go as yourself? I do have that question. Did you go as Grav?
I assumed that he went as his secret identity.
I thought Grav
Ben
was
Adams.
the secret identity.
Alter
That's
ego.
Secret alter ego.
The secret
Well, now I'm
one
just
is
trying to
his
figure
real-
this out. I mean, like, does Matt know? all of us as our...
He knows Shane Gallagher because Shane Gallagher is Shane Gallagher. He knows Grav because Grav is Grav and everyone's always called him Grav. He knows Mercy because that's the only name that anyone's used. And he knows
Fortress, because
Fortress.
that's his actual name.
Yeah, Fortress.
I figured
Although
he-
since people do know him now as the Last Templar, he would have the understanding of everyone's superhero name, so he would know the Last Templar, but at the same time, everyone calls him Fortress. So
Yeah,
he's
I went-
gotten
I
that in his
his
head
name,
now.
not-
I went as Kent Adams.
Gotcha.
What's Fortress's middle name? Or, like, if that's his real first name, I feel like it's something super generic.
No, it's
No,
Jack.
his first name's Jack.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Middle name Steel. Jack
Steel.
Steel
Jack
Fortress.
Steel Fortress. That's canon now. His middle name is now Steel. Yeah, no, his first name's Jack.
Hey, has anyone seen Mercy this morning?
That's why all the cocky enemies have been calling him Jack or Jackie Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, see, I heard that.
And
just for
why I'm
that.
like, huh, okay then. I'm gonna kill you now. Yeah, they just treated as Mercy down for breakfast yet?
So Mercy snuck in after Fortress left, and now he's downstairs stabbing the dude in the knee.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's canon.
Oh my gosh.
Do we hear anything?
He shoved socks in the dude's mouth, so every time he screams, it's a muffled scream.
But I feel like
We need you to make
Treebeard
some
would know
attack
this
rolls
is
here, bud.
Treebeard, do you know where Mercy is?
I believe he's down in the roots.
What?
Uh,
Fortress, did you see Mercy go
I'll
down
take
there?
it. I did not see him when I was down there. I just you see Fortress to grab another piece of the pomelo bread, smear some more cream cheese on, like taking it. I was like, I'll go down. He's just taking his time. He's like, yeah, if he dies, he dies. All information from him, but also is a bit of, well. Make sure he
me
won't
an
actually
attack
kill it.
roll, Cody. You're not getting out of this.
I don't want to get out of this. All right, let's see. An attack roll. Let's see. It's a stabbing attack. It's a stabbing. Stabbing. I don't know what to do for stabbing because all I got is slashing and a thrust. I guess the thrust one.
I mean, as long as you're not thrusting in his heart, you won't kill him.
Nah, I'm thrusting it in his leg, trying to get answers.
Did you ask any questions?
I don't even hear you asking any questions.
Yeah, so far you're just stabbing a man, which is Richard Gere, so it's fine. But
I haven't started the
Richard Gere,
questioning yet.
so it's fine.
I haven't started the questions yet, so 22 is the result.
Lords. Oh, and it's okay. Yeah, so you stab him in the knee, and the bottom half of his leg starts to turn black.
What's that?
About this time, Fortress shows up.
Mercy, what are you doing?
I look back at Fortress. Hey, is it good if their bottom half of their leg turns black?
Is he alive?
I think so. Hold on, and I twist the sword a little bit. Yeah, he's still alive.
Could this wait? Are you trying to interrogate him?
Yeah.
Why'd you put a sock in his mouth? You can't ask questions if he's got a sock in his mouth.
I didn't want to bother anybody else's breakfast.
All right, so what you're doing right now is you're torturing him. Then you're not interrogating him. You do know the difference, right?
They're not the same?
No, torture is a method of interrogate as part of interrogation, but it's kind of like the whole all
Make
rectangles
another
are squares, not
sacrificial
all squares
thrust
are rectangles.
attack.
Like a good
Oh. Wait,
interrogation has some torture, but torture doesn't always have to have investigation.
what was that, Will?
Make another sacrificial thrust attack.
Okay.
Are you stabbing him again?
His sword is still in him because that's what this attack does. He just stabs it into him, and then it continually kills the man.
Oh, bless it.
I got an extra 20.
So you can't really see most of his leg. You can only see like his ankle, but his ankle is now like looks incredibly emaciated, very black. And the rest of his leg, you can tell has gotten
Okay,
smaller.
I pulled the sword out of him.
He's screaming and grabbing at his leg.
I tourniquet his leg.
I'll come out, pull the sock out from his mouth. Like, look, man, I'm very sorry about this.
What the hell?
He wasn't supposed to come down here. I came down to make sure you were okay earlier. You were, so I left and got some breakfast.
Yeah, this is the same guy that killed David, didn't he?
No comment. Maybe.
Yeah. Thought you were gonna go and become a superhero, Jack. What's with this torture? Come on.
Oh, see, I haven't tortured you yet. He's
Yeah,
tortured
your friend did.
I didn't tell him to torture you. Look.
I just like
Mercy-
doing this.
He chose to do this. He's supposed to be eating breakfast with us, and apparently he came down here to do this without asking any questions. I'm just staring at him, still trying to figure out like what is going through your head.
I look over my shoulder and I'm like, was this wrong? Did I do wrong here? I look back at Fortress.
Yes, we'll talk about how to do this right later. But violence is never the first choice when it comes to interrogating someone. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm upstairs and I asked Treebeard if he can call for Mercy in Fortress to come get breakfast. Mostly Mercy.
Yes, I'm still eating another slice
Mercy,
of
breakfast.
You guys hear like a rattle come down through the wood of the tree and then into the roots. And you hear Treebeard's voice say, Mercy, Fortress, Grav requests your presence up in the Great Hall.
Mercy, you go ahead and have some breakfast. I've been eating. I'll come join in just a few minutes. No permanent damage here.
I clean up whatever blood's on the floor with my sword, and then I casually walk out. And then I look back and I'm like, I'll see you soon. And then I walk away.
So like as he's going, it's like, look, I've said a lot of stuff already and threatened a lot already, but I am truly sorry for that.
My leg is dead.
I'd be glad that you're not.
I can't move it. It's small. It's so small.
Look, from what I've seen of his powers before, I think it comes back. It just takes some time. I don't think it's permanent.
It's black.
I'm like trying to reassure him, but still trying to screw with him a little bit now because I don't actually know that about his powers. It comes back.
I don't believe you at all. At all. You can make a deception check if you want.
Yeah, I'll try a deception check. Where's deception?
Or persuasion.
Oh, persuasion? Okay. Oh, there's a deception. I thought there wasn't a deception for a minute. 18.
He's like, man, how is this gonna come back? Look at it.
Look, here's the thing. He's got a magic sword that comes out of his chest. Like, I can do this. I just pull out some sword. Like, there's a lot of magic in the world at this point, and a lot of things that can't be fully explained.
He pulls the leg of his pants up, revealing just a emaciated black leg and just gestures at it with the most horrified face.
Look, I can promise you this. No matter what, he's going to be heavily reprimanded for this. Like, this was very unprofessional, very out of line, and honestly very out of character for Mercy at this point. Like, we've
He
never
killed my
had
friend.
something like this. Say what?
He killed my friend.
You were trying to kill us.
It's just business.
Oh, it's just business that he killed your friend. Our friend. Well, ex-friend. But anyway.
At this point, I'm walking downstairs to figure out what's going on.
Oh, did you pass Mercy? Is Mercy up here with us?
Yeah. I'm showed up. Just
Oh, I
casually
thought-
walking
Mercy,
into
we
the
have
room.
we have
He
a
went up
bunch
the
of
elevator,
scones and
she went
bread.
down the stairs.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know he came up. Never mind. I'll stay upstairs. I thought Mercy was still down there.
Mercy.
No,
welcome.
no, I
We
walked-
have
I walked out.
scones. We have many different types of scones with the flavors and stuff. They're delicious.
Do we have any jam? Strawberry jam.
Yeah, check the fridge.
I checked the fridge for strawberry jam.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Where are you?
Did you say
Perception.
perception or deception?
23.
So find jam?
That's supposed to. I thought they said deception. I was very confused by a roll.
23.
Yeah, all you have is grape jam or strawberry preserves.
Yay, strawberry. I grabbed the preserves.
All right.
So Shane is coming down, by the way, right?
No, I'm staying upstairs. I didn't realize. I didn't realize Mercy was up there.
So, Mercy, what were you doing down there? I didn't realize you were down there. I thought you were still in bed.
I was playing.
What were you playing?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I stabbed the dude in the knee.
Mercy!
I stopped mid bite in my scone. I take it out of my mouth, I put it down, and I just turn ever so slowly at him and go, "What?"
Roll intimidation.
I didn't realize I wasn't going to.
I'm joking.
Oh.
Unless you want to. Do you want to scare him? You can scare him.
I mean, I wasn't.
Do it.
I mean, this is gonna be bad, probably. Yeah, 10. See, my intimidation isn't great.
Roll me an insight, Mercy.
24. I have pretty good insight.
All right. That was just for me. You can
Oh.
continue.
Mercy, you've got to control yourself.
Yeah, we talked about this.
There was no need to stab
Yeah,
him.
you didn't need the blood.
At least
we're not in
right
battle.
now. I'm very disappointed in you.
You
In
know,
fact,
if we could take a gold star away from you, I would.
no, take your scone and go to your room.
I don't think you should get a scone.
Who
Yeah,
was
you
that?
know what? Yeah, Matt, you're right.
That was Treebeard.
That
Oh,
was-
okay, sorry.
You know
I
what?
was about to say.
You're right.
I was about to say if that was Matt, I was gonna look at him and be like, "You're next."
You can have the grape jam
Yeah, you can have the grape.
and go to your room.
Well, that is an insult right there.
I start walking towards my room. I
What's
just
wrong with grape jam?
Yeah, I like
This-
grape. I like grape.
Well,
I
because he was
I know,
looking
I know,
for
I know.
strawberry.
I know.
That's why I did it.
I just slightly lean to the right, and I'm like, I still don't see what I did wrong. But I whisper that to myself. And I just walk to my room.
I'm still trying to like smooth things over with Richard at this point. It's like, look, it's gonna be fine. We'll get whatever help we need to fix this.
How? He's done. He's angry. He's in shock. He's lost a lot of blood. He's not in a good way right now.
Oh no, I don't think he is either. I'm trying to do anything to get emaciated at this point. I know I have one or two ways of thinking of going about this.
This party doesn't have a healer.
I can heal myself, thank you very much.
I can heal myself. Thank you very much.
My plan is to eventually be able to heal others, but that's going to be next time we get PowerPoints, hopefully.
Actually, that's what I was actually looking at too, Alex.
I have an ability that like I would have to just change it around to make it I can heal others. And it's part of my like planned evolution of my character once he earns that. But right now he does not. I don't think he has the right to heal people at the current moment.
This whole thing has made me wonder if I should go with some sort of healing ability to go with my stabbing ability. That way I can stab them, then heal them, then stab them, then heal them.
That makes your wounds temporary, that they go away after a while. I'm fairly certain that's a thing you could add on to your thing where
Also,
like it.
All right, this is metagaming.
Yeah, we're anyway.
Also,
But if he's still whining at this point and he's not going to listen, like, look, if you want, we can just amputate it right here and we can get you a nice prosthetic.
I
Like
mean,
you see the next dude, it'll be fully robotic. It'll be great.
I mean, a robot leg would be pretty cool. And I don't think this thing's going to get any better.
And so this one, well then, let's just amputate. And I just pull out the sword.
I pop my head in. Can I cut it off?
He didn't. Hold on.
No, you're in your room.
This is definitely an intimidation to get him to like realize like things could have been worse.
Oh, you're gonna do okay. Roll intimidation for me.
I'm like slightly screwing with him, but it's like this is a bit of an intimidation to like things could be worse. You're like I'm being friendly to you right now, but like because this is a messed up situation that happened.
Yeah, in the state that he's in, and after you say, "All right, it's time to amputate," he just sort of looks at you. Gives like sort of a smile and then just passes out.
Can I do some kind of medicine to make sure he's not dead?
You can give me treatment, I believe it is.
Yep, treatment. That's the thing. I am good at that. And by good, I mean I have zeros all across the board.
The funny thing is I'm actually pretty good at treatment.
Yeah, you like walk up, put your fingers on his neck, check his pulse. Yeah, he's still alive. His pulse is a little sporadic, probably due to the loss of blood. His heart's working extra hard to pump what little blood he has left. But he's still alive. He's okay. He just passed out.
So I'm gonna head back up to breakfast to basically just because I don't know that Mercy has actually gone to breakfast. I just know he left. And I'm gonna before going out, I'm gonna talk to Treebeard through the root system that he talked to us through. Like, look, do you have any way to like lock down this room so that like basically no one except for me, Grav, or Shane can come down here? Like I know, like
Also, I thought the
the
little army dudes were guarding
Matt, Matt doesn't need to see this. Matt doesn't need to know this is going on, and Mercy doesn't need to come down here again. I don't think it's gonna help.
You've got it, Fortress. I will protect the man from Mercy.
So I'm gonna go.
I'll let you know if that changes if we need Mercy down here. We may need to show him some more mercy at some point. Now let's start heading up.
Mercy. So I'm gonna go to Mercy's room, where he is.
Whoa, Shane, where you going?
I'm gonna go have a chat with Mercy, and I grab I grab a piece of paper and a pencil on my way. And so I'm gonna get to Mercy's room. Hey, Mercy. How many times did you stab him?
Mercy's not in his room.
You said you were going to your room. How
I
should
said I
know
was
that?
leaving. I
should
said I
know
was
that?
leaving. I said I was leaving the room, walking
Emergency
out. I never
meeting.
said I was going to the room.
Meeting. Mercy is sus.
Well, where are you?
Chilling out on the roof. That's my comfort zone.
Okay.
That's
Well,
his
then-
naughty corner, is the roof.
Then I go to the roof. Hey, Mercy, how many times did you stab him?
Once, twice, once, twice, once.
Okay,
Once
well,
we held it there.
regardless, I'm going to need you to write the sentence, I will not stab people without permission, at least 10 times.
This
I
is
love
how
that
we
it's 10.
punish
It's so
superheroes.
few.
Well, I was thinking 10 times the
Okay.
amount of times he
I
stabbed.
feel like it should be more. He's a grown up. He's not like a
Well-
little kid that struggles with writing. Well, I don't
we
know.
don't know if he
does
struggles
does he
with
struggle with writing?
Let's
I
see.
wrote it-
Roll me.
I wrote it once at the top.
What am I rolling?
Just roll me a straight dexterity.
Straight dexterity.
I thought it was going to be an intelligence check to see his
16.
literacy.
All right, now roll me an intellect.
26.
I mean, he's got surprisingly good handwriting, and like when he wants to, usually only when he's like inebriated, he's got a decent vocabulary.
Okay, well, I changed that 10 to 50 times. But you should be glad because I saw a movie where the pen that the kid, I don't know, he wasn't an important kid. He was writing with, it like
All
sucked
kids are
the blood.
important.
It sucked the blood out of him and into the ink. It was some terrible movie. I don't remember what it was, but you should be glad that's not the kind of writing utensil that I gave you.
Wouldn't he enjoy
Harry
that? 'cause it's
Potter.
blood?
Good
I
point.
think I've seen that. I think I've seen that movie.
Yeah, well,
That'd be like a Crossroad Demon's favorite like pen ever. Like here, sign on the dotted line. They don't gotta like make people cut themselves or anything. They're just like here, sign.
well,
and
see,
they sign with their blood.
that's why I'm not giving it to him because I know he would like it.
So I just got to write this 50 times.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
I
I
will
take the
not
pen and-
stab people. Oh, ooh. Should I get more specific?
I will not stab our prisoners.
I was thinking like just more specific with the stab part, or maybe more general. Like, I will not injure.
Defenseless people.
Yes. There we go. I will not injure defenseless people.
Because I'm pretty sure he was falling asleep until he got stabbed. At least if I'm understanding things right.
Yeah, basically.
From the end result, I just helped him get to sleep faster. It sounds like though.
He was already
Since he
asleep.
passed
already
out.
You knocked him back out. It's like if you were asleep and I came and stabbed you in the leg and then you passed out. I didn't
From
help you
shock
sleep.
and blood loss.
Mm.
Like, you're already doing pretty bad because you were in a fight. You lost a lot of blood. Then you go to sleep. You're finally resting after having been thrown some band-aids and some NyQuil for your
Ravioli.
medicine.
I put a tourniquet on his leg after I stabbed
Like
him.
he stayed up an extra few minutes because he had to like clean himself up. He finally got to sleep. He managed to sleep a couple of hours, and then you come in, stab him in the leg, wake him up. He's
Shameful.
already lost a lot of blood. Drain more blood from him, and he passes out from blood loss.
I put a tourniquet on his leg. What does it
You
expect?
didn't
I
say
mean,
that.
jeez.
He know he did say
Yeah,
that
did.
earlier. He did.
Oh.
He did.
Did I
He-
just
he-
ignore
he did,
everything
but
Cody
the
said in that
problem
moment?
is-
Maybe.
You
Apparently.
like you killed the leg. Like you can put a tourniquet on it, but nothing.
That was gonna bring
There's
that
no
leg
blood coming out of it. It's already gone.
It's like you put the tourniquet just around the ankle where it was no use.
back. Realistically, the tourniquet probably made things worse.
So to me, it sounds like whenever I stabbed him, I basically cauterized the leg. That's what it sounds like.
You drained it of everything.
Drained
You
it
just
of
stabbed him in the
life.
leg, kept it there for your sacrificial thrust attack, and then just
Okay. I didn't mean for it to be a sacrificial thrust. That's the
Well,
only thrusting attack that I've got.
You did use the words, I guess I'll use my sacrificial thrust.
Well, I
and
mean,
then
that's the only
proceeded to
thrusting
have a
attack I got.
conversation with the blade and a man.
Now, I will say this. I'm not blameless. I didn't tell you to take it out, but I also didn't realize it was a sacrificial thrust, both in and out of character.
Well, I'm gonna.
Whenever I said, I guess I'll use my sacrificial thrust, I meant it as in that's the only thrust I've got. I didn't want to use sacrificial thrust. I meant I'll use it as the roll. That's what I
I
meant.
mean, you can use just an attack roll. It doesn't have to be a slash. It can just an attack.
Yeah,
I
cursed
didn't
sword.
know that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too late now. He's lost a limb.
Yeah, he's lost a limb. I mean, it's too late now. We can't take it back. We've already had monologue and everything.
We're already going to take his limb and give him a robot limb.
Okay, all right.
On your dime, by the way.
So wait, hold on. We've gotten off track. What just happened?
Okay, so
I took the pen.
Yes,
the paper.
And you're gonna write, "I will not injure defenseless people" 50 times, and I want you to think about what you did and bring me the paper when you're done.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
I can do
leave.
that.
I'm going
When
to
she
leave.
turns around, I stand up and hand her the pad and pen back.
Super speed does not go with writing.
You didn't say I couldn't use my super speed.
Does that work
Actually,
with writing?
I think that is a different power, if I'm not mistaken.
There's a movement super speed, and then there's like quickness at doing things. But I think if he has the superpower super speed that costs like 3 points a rank, that's like all of them in one.
I have super speed, which is rank 4. It comes with enhance, initiative, quickness, speed, and then subtlety.
Yes. Yeah, that quickness, that's what allows you to do things quickly. So yeah, he can totally super speed this, unfortunately. Up the number, Lindsay, make it 200,000.
I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna say, okay, do it 1,000 more times. And I'm just gonna like run out of there before he can give it to me.
She's gonna
And
run.
I'm gonna go stop by my room because I never said I put the loaf of cinnamon raisin bread down. So I was still carrying it. So I'm gonna stash it in my room for later. And then I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna grab a scone and I'm gonna sit next to Matt. Hey
What
Matt,
flavor
how's
you
it
going
going? Oh. I don't remember what you said. Is there like a chocolate chip?
I think there was.
There is indeed.
Okay. I'm going with a chocolate chip scone.
Make a sleight of hand check.
For scone buttering? Make a scone
Top
buttering
butter
check
your
for me.
scone.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right, your hand is smacked by a wooden coffee stir as General Artis and his men defend the chocolate chip scones. Says, Giant, this is our territory. I'm afraid you haven't paid the toll.
And what would
Wait,
that
did he
be?
just say troll or
The
toll?
toll. The
Okay.
toll.
What would the toll
It
be,
did, I
General?
did also hear troll.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, I thought you were going for troll toll.
The troll toll.
The troll toll.
He says, we need coffee in little cups. We never had any little cups.
Okay.
Then
well,
you can have your scone.
I'm gonna walk into the bathroom and get a stack of those little Dixie cups, paper Dixie cups that people keep in the bathroom for some weird reason. And I'm gonna bring them back out and I'm gonna line them up.
Hold on for 2 seconds in there for that's some weird reason. That's for after you brush your teeth, rinsing your mouth. There's a reason for it.
Use your hand cup.
I mean, no, I agree. I use my handcuff, but like, I'm not confused by the
What kind of
reasoning. for trying to
savage
Dixie
uses
cup.
a handcuff?
I mean, here's the thing. I use a handcuff as well, but I
What
also
kind
don't
of
question the
wasteful
existence of a Dixie
person?
cup.
What kind of
Like,
wasteful
I
person uses
understand
a
the concept.
Dixie cup every day?
Like you use like a plastic cup or something and you wash it.
I use a
Like,
handcuff.
I'm just confused how you're confused by the concept of a Dixie cup. Like,
Well,
with
I'm
like,
confused
I
about
get
this
it.
conversation. What the crap are we talking about?
I get it. I just never like. I just always thought it was weird. Like, I get the purpose. I just always thought it was weird.
It's also for your guests so that when they get thirsty in the middle of the night, they can run to the bathroom and get little Dixie cups full of water instead
yeah,
of
they get
getting an
little
entire
sips. They just
cup.
keep taking a little.
Well, you know what? I will
sips.
put a Dixie cup out if my guest has no hands.
Wait, then how do
Otherwise,
you-
they've
wait,
got
hold
a
on.
hand cup.
Oh,
Then
how do they use
going
the
to?
Dixie cup when they have no hands?
Yeah.
Use their nubs.
Use their. Oh gosh.
Are you just gonna be in there
You're
in the
going to
bathroom
make the
waiting for
person
them
with
to
the
give them their
nubs
Dixie cup?
try to
and
hold the
serve them
smallest
water?
cup possible.
Okay, well, first of all, who just drinks bathroom sink water? Will.
You
That's
make your
gross.
guests.
You're Lindsay.
They're the
I want you to look
guests. They're
directly in the
subhuman.
camera. I want you to lean forward, look directly in the camera, and say that you've never drank bathroom sink water, and I want you to mean it. I want you to be able to honestly say to the audience, I have never drank bathroom sink water. Because I don't think you can.
Let me think. Since I've become an adult, I have not drank bathroom sink water.
See, that's not the statement.
Well, Will didn't say my guests were a bunch of little children. If I have guests over, I'm going to have either real cups and actual water for them or water bottles for them.
All right,
But-
next time I visit you guys, I expect either a
But
real
y'all
cup of
wouldn't know.
water.
Hold on.
But no,
Hold
let
on.
me- let me
Next time
But
you
y'all
visit
would,
us.
y'all wouldn't know
When's
because
been
no
the
one's
first?
visited us before.
Okay, I haven't visited you in
Cody's
North
visit
Carolina.
here. Cody's visit here, and Alex's visit here.
Oh yeah, Alex has. Yeah.
When Alex lived
Yeah.
in North Carolina.
I live in North Carolina. Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I didn't make him drink sink water.
I think I did drink sink water when I was there, but it was
Oh,
kitchen
got
sink
him.
water.
Whoa, no, filtered. We have a filter
We
on it.
filter it.
And it was not from the
They
bathroom.
do-
It was from the kitchen sink that has a
They
filter on
they
it.
Yo,
They do
imagine
filter
being
it.
so bougie you filter your bathroom sink water.
Imagine being that level of ritzy. Here's the thing: at the
I'm
end of the
here
day,
for it.
bathroom sink water is the same as kitchen sink water.
It
It's
is.
all tap water.
It's just a different place that you wouldn't
Yeah,
expect to see a filter on the tap, you know?
But like, I also don't just stick a cup with no ice in under the kitchen sink faucet and just drink that water. Like, I've got to have cold water.
Yeah, yeah.
So
How come I feel like we've been on this subject way too long?
Yeah.
We have.
So I grab the cups, I line them up, and I grab the pot of coffee that
Before
someone.
you can even walk away to go grab the pot, he looks at you and says, "Do I look like I can hold that cup?"
You said little cups.
Yeah, little. Look at my hand. And he holds up his hand, and it's clearly a tiny little soldier's hand.
I will be walking in at this point. Like, you need some Lego cups,
Is that
Or,
a thing?
whatever whatever this version's world of Lego is.
Clicko.
Can I I want to overhear this and try to start crafting some little soldier handcuffs. I just
Out
want
of
to see if I can do this.
What are you crafting?
I-
these
You're
for?
on the
don't know.
roof
What are the-
riding.
You're on
What
the
did I
roof.
have?
you're on the
Super
roof,
speed.
being
I can be
edgy.
everywhere.
But you're not omniscient.
I'm not. I'm just very fast.
But you never did say
omnipresent,
that
I
you were
guess.
done and you were
I
in
didn't.
there hearing all
I
of
didn't.
that.
Oh, I am curious. Like, how long would it take me to write? How many words or how
It
many
said a
sentences?
1,000 sentences.
1,000 sentences. How long would my super speed? How long would that take me?
I mean, you'd get it done in seconds.
Oh,
Just
okay.
enough time for her to
Let's see.
assign that to you and then run away and get out the door.
How many ranks do you have? There's a timetable for
He
this.
said 4.
Is there like an actual
4
timetable for
ranks
writing?
and super.
Yes,
4
for
ranks
rank
and
measurement.
He said 4
4
ranks and
ranks.
super speed.
4.
3
Okay.
ranks and
So
everything else.
how long would it take you to, you think, write? How many sentences do you think you could write in a minute?
All right, hold on. Let me.
Well, in the
Wait,
meantime,
like
I give up on the chocolate scone and I just grab a fruit one.
All right. Yeah, he lets you.
So basically, here's the thing: for what you can do with your speed, whatever would normally take you, let's see, 1, 2.
I can travel 500 feet in 2 minutes.
Yes. So basically, whatever would normally take you 2 minutes, you can do in 6 seconds. So however many sentences you can write in 2 minutes, that's how many you write in 6 seconds. So there is actually timetables for it. Like if it would take you 2 minutes to write 100 sentences, then that means it's going to take you like a minute to do.
I'm gonna take my berry scone and I'm gonna go sit next to Matt.
I'm just gonna chill on the roof. I'm not even gonna worry.
As you sit next to Matt, he slides a little saucer with a chocolate chip scone over towards you and says, "I'll trade you."
Aww.
Okay, thanks, Matt.
No problem.
I'm going to go out the door where Mercy is.
I'm on the roof.
The roof.
On
I'm gonna
the
go to the
roof.
roof.
Alrighty.
Hey,
Wait, don't we
Mercy-
have a helicopter pad? Didn't we say
Basically,
that?
yeah, but you guys don't have
Yeah.
a helicopter yet.
Well,
Unless...
I mean that's pretty much where I'm gonna be because I remember being up there in one episode.
yeah,
like
it's the
meditating and
crow's
stuff.
nest, quote
Yeah, yeah,
unquote.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Mercy, can I talk to you for a minute or so?
Sure. I'm done with my sentences, so yeah.
Sentences. What sentences?
Shane came up here and gave me some task to write a sentences like 1,000 times or something like that, saying about something about stabbing innocents or something like that. I don't know.
Can I look at the paper and I want to read one of the sentences?
Yeah.
What does it actually say?
It actually says what Shane said,
Okay.
which is
I just
I
didn't
will
know
not
if
stab.
if it was like the whole telephone thing where one person says something and you go through and you would basically change it up as you were writing it. I didn't know if you did that.
Oh no. I heard her. I wrote it exactly.
Okay. All right. And I just like, all right, okay. All right. Well,
Actually,
Uh
actually,
oh. Something's happening.
give me a presence roll.
Me?
Yeah.
Presence. Is this it? No, that's persuasion. Where's presence? There it is. 10.
All right.
I'm worried.
is that it?
So give me a perception check, Grav.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Okay, so as you're reading the sentences, it's 1,000 of them. So at you going through and as you're just really quickly just kind of rifling through these like couple of pages that it's on, sort of jokingly, you notice that it starts to change. And near the end of the list, it has started to change to "I'm gonna stab them all," just over and over again. And it's in like really scratched up writing.
All right, Mercy, we have a couple things to talk about now.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, okay, first let's talk about these sentences that I just now looking over. You said that
what's wrong with them?
Well, you went from writing that I will not injure defenseless people, humans or what? People.
Humans.
To I'm gonna stab them all.
What?
Yeah, it goes to like I will injure people, and then
Yeah, like
slowly just changes the sentence to gonna stab them all.
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
I show it to him.
That's not my handwriting. What?
Mercy, you hear a laugh in your head.
I just look over my left hand shoulder, and I'm just like, "What? What did you do? What did you do?"
Mercy, you okay? Who are you talking to?
I look back at Graham. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I must have zoned out at the end there. My bad.
It seems like you kind of zoned out on writing these sentences.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. Is I must have zoned out on at the end there. Yeah, my bad. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately.
Can you tell me what happened this morning after you woke up?
I woke up. I meditated for a little bit, and then I found myself downstairs with my sword in the dude's leg, and I mean I was like, okay, well, this is happening, so let's continue on. That's when Fortress came in. I mean, in between there, after between meditating and being down there, it's like a fog.
So you don't remember going downstairs and stabbing the dude? You just remember.
I mean,
you remember from meditating to you realize where you were, and you were standing you were standing at the dude with your sword in him.
I remember meditating and then having this strong bloodlusty urge. Well, no, not bloodlust. How would you put it? I don't know. It was like a strong urge that I need to go to the basement. And then I remember Fortress coming in and asking me why I was stabbing the guy.
Do you know why you were stabbing the guy?
I felt like I had to or wanted to or needed to.
Did you feel like you were in control by doing this?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always in control. I don't know why you're asking such weird questions though.
Well, I'm asking about the in control because obviously you weren't in control when you were writing the sentences as you went from what you were supposed to write to I'm gonna stab them all.
I like I said, I zoned out towards the end there. I don't know. I was just sitting here doing I mean, it took me seconds to do that. So, I'm super fast. So my mind wanders pretty fast. I got to keep, it's like ADHD or ADD.
Is there, can I tell if there's anything different about Mercy from now opposed to basically whenever we first started?
Give me an insight check. Yeah, I mean, he's gotten more aggressive, more violent, and you've noticed the presence of whatever is in his sword more often.
Do we in our secret base area, do we have a table thing, kind of like what they have in Black Panther and Wakanda, where they lay down and you can bring up their vitals and all that stuff and just kind of scan the body and see everything, see if there's anything weird going on?
I'm pretty sure we made a med pod a few episodes ago. Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Mercy, do you mind just coming with me? I just want to check something. I mean, if you think everything's fine, then it shouldn't be a problem.
In that split second before he said Mercy, I super sped and got me a bagel, and I'm sitting there eating a bagel now while he's talking to me.
There were no bagels.
Or what was it?
Scones.
Scone. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I'm just finishing the last bite of a scone, slowly putting it in my mouth.
What kind of scone?
What was the one that I was gonna get earlier?
I don't know. I just know you wanted to get the strawberry
no.
jam.
Yeah, it's not a chocolate. It's not a chocolate chip one. I know that.
Okay, then you're good.
Yeah. So, I kind of look at him with the kind of glazed look over my eyes. What was the question? I'm sorry.
I take that as a yes. All right, come on.
What? Where are we going?
We're gonna go to the medical center.
I don't.
Here.
Why do I need to go there?
I just want to
I don't understand these questions.
I understand. Oh, look, calm down. I know you're saying that you don't understand the questions, but this is just something that I need to know. I just need to check to see if everything is all right. And if you believe that everything is all right, then this shouldn't be a problem.
I mean, everything is all right. I feel perfectly fine. I just zoned out on the last part. I can rewrite the last part if that's what you're worried about. I mean,
no. I like this is beyond that now. So come along.
Come
on, champ.
I kind of follow him, but I kind of reluctantly follow him.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to walk next to him. I'm like, what, bro? Like, come on. Why are you like dragging your feet?
I don't understand why we got to do this. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I just
if you say everything is fine, then this shouldn't be a problem.
Everything is fine. Why are we doing this? Why just tell me why we're doing this?
Just so I can get some clarification.
On what? What?
Look at the flowers, Mercy.
What flowers? I say to the voice out of nowhere because it's an omnipotent being controlling everybody.
I do not control you. I control everyone else.
I just need a little bit of clarification. Why are we doing this? I know you said
because there's some things about you that, like, you say that you're zoning out. And that you said that you went from meditation to realizing where you were, and you had a sword and a guy, and that it was foggy in between. So I just kind of want to know.
I mean, maybe I was just still tired or something. Maybe that was just it. That could have that's
okay. I mean, if you're still tired, then we'll come to the medical bay, and we're just going to do a scan and just see like if there's something that can help with your sleep and all that stuff. So.
I mean, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep, man. I mean, just because it's a little hazy going between meditating and remembering talking to Fortress. I mean,
this is all for help. So I mean, there shouldn't be a problem. I'm starting to question why you are so reluctant on doing this.
I feel like I'm just being forced to do this. I feel like I'm being forced to do this.
I'm asking you as a friend to do this.
Where are you guys having this conversation, by the way? Like, are
we're walking, like, we're at this point, we're walking towards the medical center.
Yeah, I'm reluctantly walking, but I'm kind of dragging my feet a little bit.
I'm walking next to him, and yeah.
So you may hear this conversation as we're walking through the halls. No.
Yeah, I don't know where
echoes or not. So.
I'm down in wherever we were having breakfast, down in the dining room, I guess, or hall or whatever, wherever we're eating.
I'm coming with you. I'm coming with you. I just want to let it be known that I
pass by the Great Hall.
I'm fine.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I believe you, but this is just something that I need to do to check on something, because I just want to, make sure everything is okay. I understand that you say that everything is okay, but I want to be able to, just confirm it.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I'm like I said, everything's going to come up normal and fine, but I mean, we'll do what needs to be done to calm you down. Make you feel, I don't know, safe, I guess. I guess you don't trust me or something. I don't know.
Oh, no, I never said that. I never said, that I don't, feel safe. I mean, I'm fine. It's not safety for me.
Okay.
So Fortress, Shane, Grav and Mercy do walk past you guys on their way to the med bay. You hear a good portion of this conversation as they're walking along. Do you guys do anything, or you just let them go?
I sort of shake my head and then I turn back to Matt and I'm like, what was it? Look, I had a question I was going to ask him 7 minutes ago, but that went on for so long.
I am so sorry.
I've done
Sorry.
forgot. What was it?
You're gonna ask him out.
I remember what I was going to ask. So, Matt, what do you like to do when you're not working? And
Snap, she's making a move.
So I'm going to say I don't know how he's sitting. I'm going to say he's sitting with like his arms on the table and I'm like put my hand over like his, what's that?
Yes.
Forearm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Oh my! I was joking
She's
about the
going
move
for it.
thing. You didn't have to do the move.
Oh no, I planned
was
this
just
7
joking.
minutes ago.
Okay.
He says, "Well, I'm a really big classic movie buff, and I like to read."
Oh. What genre do you like best for reading?
Mostly fiction and stuff about like fantasy, like knights and things of that nature.
You ever read any superhero books?
Well, I actually have a comic book collection from when I was like a teenager, but I haven't added to it in a while.
Very cool. Personally, I like to read mysteries. Those are my favorite.
Oh, like Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys and those types of books.
Yeah, I read Nancy Drew when I was younger, but right now my favorite author is Mary Higgins Clark.
Oh, that's I haven't heard of her, but there's actually Nancy Drew video games out.
What?
Yeah. I haven't ever played them. My little sister played them and she said they're good, but I never got a chance to play those.
Man. Well, thank you for telling me, Matt.
Of course.
Might have to check one of those out. Your sister sounds like a really cool person.
Yeah, she's great. May. She's over in Adler University right now studying psychology.
Oh, very nice.
Cool.
Maybe you should tell your mom where she goes to college because I don't know if she knows.
Oh, my mom is such an airhead, but I love her. She's just the sweetest, but sometimes, she just forgets the most simple details.
I see. So did you ever help your mom bake?
I tried, but I could never really do what she does. All of my bread ended up really flat.
So I'm making a mental note that he cannot bake. That's on my con side.
I love it right now. This is literally the perfect person, and you have a con side for it.
I legit thought like what he likes to do was gonna be something about like petting
Baking.
animals at the animal shelter or something. Something like that.
Playing with Beanie Babies that have come to life. That's his thing.
So Matt, are you a dog person or a cat person?
Well, I mean, I love all animals, but right now I only have a cat. Mostly because I work a lot or did work a lot, and she's kind of low maintenance. She's really just kind of awesome, and she, acts like a dog sometimes. She likes to come up and cuddle, which I may have to bring her here if I'm going to be staying here a lot. if that's okay. No one's allergic to cats, are they?
No, and if they are, they can leave.
The artist
person.
pipes up and says, "Hold on, Giant. Is that another enemy you're going to be bringing into my territory?"
Oh, no. It's just
Animals
a cat.
cannot be trusted.
And talking toys.
In our world, yes.
Well, we'll make sure the cat stays in a different area.
You better.
Okay. I'm glad to know that you're eavesdropping on our conversation, General.
Observe and report.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how long this conversation with Matt can go since y'all just argued for so long.
And go until it gets awkward.
I didn't know if
I was
at
like
any point
sitting
during
there,
this
like
you would hear us.
I
already did.
Oh, you already did? You
Yeah.
mean this wasn't going on when I was out there talking to him?
No, I mean we were talking before, but
okay.
When y'all walked by, I said I shook my head, and then I looked at Matt,
okay.
and yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, Matt, I've asked you a lot about yourself. Do you want to ask me anything?
Yeah, so when you're not out saving people's lives, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I already said I like mystery books, so I like to read. I might start playing video games now, or computer games, now that you told me about that awesome sounding game.
Yeah, I'm sure Grav can probably set us up with some cool computers or something to play on. Is there a reading nook here? Since you like reading, you might have already set up a place.
Yeah. Maybe? You want to see my super secret reading spot?
I would love to.
Okay, come on. I've finished my scone by now, by the way.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna go like put my dishes in the dishwasher, and then I'm gonna show Matt my super secret reading spot.
He as well brings his dishes over and makes sure to like rinse his off very well, pretty much cleaning them thoroughly before even putting them in the dishwasher.
One of those. Okay.
Why
so
do
I'm
I
gonna
see this? Sorry.
No, what?
I was gonna say, why do I see this ending bad with like Will coming out, like you coming on to him, and he's gonna like be like, "I'm sorry, I'm gay," or something like that.
Remember, he's. I did
He's
that.
simping. He's 420 simping.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna lead him to the spot in the treehouse. It's got like this cushion and some pillows. It's got a cute little blanket draped. There's like some string lights. It's in front of a window, and it's like this real cozy little spot. There's a little table for like just big enough for like some drinks or something, and then I've got a bookshelf in there that's got all of my favorite books, as well as some like classic books. So yeah, this is my super secret reading spot. The guys don't really read that much, at least not for fun. So this is sort of my area.
Oh, this is awesome. And he just starts like looking around at all the books, reading the spines, seeing which ones he's like read before and which ones he hasn't read or has heard of. Sort of excitedly going through all of them.
While all this is going on, I stop while walking with Grav, and I'm like, Grav, I feel a disturbance in the force. I think Shane is making her move. We need to watch this.
I will say, whenever they come through anywhere in earshot, I will like join in with them.
All right. All right. Perfect. Artist is still protecting his scones.
Oh, Matt, how did you get the general to give you a chocolate chip scone?
Oh, well, last night he and I got off to on a really good foot, and he recruited me.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's cool.
I guess I'm like a private first class in his army. So I get like special benefits, I guess. So he let me have a scone.
Oh, well, that's nice. I'm glad that it seems like you're settling in well.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't that hard. I just had to like reach some things for him and carry him around places. I guess he can't move very fast because he's
Hmm.
tiny. Um, so he was really appreciative.
Very cool. We can cut back to somebody
okay.
else if you want.
Oh no, I wanted to see where all this awkwardness is going.
Yeah, no,
Awkwardness. I don't know about Matt, but I am very comfortable. I'm in my secret reading nook.
Matt's loving it. He's digging the books.
You're alone, have some low lighting in there, reading books together. I mean,
Smooth jazz playing.
Marvin
smooth
Gaye's on.
jabs. Yeah.
Like, jazz.
Cracking open a bottle of wine and
No,
Yeah.
music distracts me from reading, so I don't have music. I do have some candles, though.
Ah, see, I was right with the low lighting.
Candles, wonderful.
Shane making a move.
No, I was just showing him my reading spot.
Wink.
Wink, wink. Nudge,
all right. So are we at the?
Yeah.
I noticed. Oh, hey, Fortress. How's it going?
Everything okay here? Where you guys going?
We're just going to go do a test over here in the medical bay. I just need to get a checkup on something and all that, and yeah.
Yeah,
Everything's
I don't know what's going on with him, man. He's saying like he wants to check up on me, but I'm fine. Everything's perfectly fine. I don't understand why he's doing this though.
I mean, a health checkout here and there isn't a bad thing.
I
Just think
Yeah,
of it
but
like,
I'm-
when you go to a doctor, for like a monthly checkup or, all that. So, yeah.
I don't like doctors.
So you guys get to the medical bay and hop up on the table. It analyzes you, scans you up and down with this little like robotic arm.
Make sure it also scans the sword as well.
Yeah. Is the sword inside you right now?
The sword's inside me.
Yeah, so it's scanning the sword as well,
yeah.
technically. You get a readout on this sort of screen display, and it says health nominal, and then there's a list of ailments, and you've got a high blood pressure, high cholesterol, a tapeworm, and a blockage in your large colon, probably due to red meats or something of that nature. But other than that, you're perfectly healthy.
I was just imagining the scan from.
How's a tapeworm
Among
in there?
Us.
Hold on. How's the tapeworm healthy?
The tapeworm is fine.
Oh, you mean the tapeworm is fine, not he's fine with the tapeworm.
No, I'm apparently healthy with a tapeworm. I think that's what he meant. Is I'm apparently healthy with a tapeworm.
Oh.
Well, kind of like from Futurama, whenever Fry ate that sandwich and it had all those like worms in it, and it made him like, extremely healthy and buff and all that stuff.
It's that kind of tapeworm.
Like tapeworms aren't like necessarily bad unless they get really big, and then they become a problem.
How big is this tapeworm?
It's not huge. It's only like maybe 4 inches long. Like you should definitely get it taken out. It's a tapeworm. But yeah, that's all that's wrong with you. Medically.
Can I see where this tapeworm is located within my body?
Wait. wait. Hold on. Did this whenever the results come up, is it where everyone can see, or is it just like on a tablet or something that I'm holding?
It's on sort of
what
a
I'm
tablet screen that is attached to a moving arm on the pod, so you can kind of rotate it around, show it people.
I have not shown it at
currently
Mercy
the one
yet.
looking at it. Yeah, no.
I have not shown it at Mercy yet.
All right.
So I'm looking over as well, but not fully understanding what I'm looking at. And I just kind of wish to have like, is that worm supposed to be there?
No.
Is that part of the sword, or is that okay? It is a worm. Okay.
It's not supposed to be there. Yeah.
Tapeworm.
Just real quick, I really hope there was nothing important we were supposed to do today, because this is not it. Just saying.
Honestly, I was expecting you guys to interrogate Richard for information.
Oh yeah,
now
I forgot that was what we were supposed to do.
Me.
I really enjoy this character development on Matt and possible romance, and then
I feel we got a lot of character development on Mercy so far as well.
Yeah.
By the way, this is 100% driven by Cody, and I have to give him praise for this because I did not plan any of this, and he's just been going at it, and I love it.
I mean, I'll be honest. I've just been winging it this whole time.
Like, I know it seems like I might have talked to him over this last week and been like, all right, dude, like, this is what's going on.
That's
but
what
no,
I was wondering.
not at all.
I thought he told Cody to go stab him.
I did not know this was going to happen, and I love it.
Okay, so right now I'm still having Mercy is still on the table, and the stuff is like still kind of like scanning him, but it's not really like doing much. But in this time, I'm whispering to Fortress and telling him everything that went down of what I observed when I talked to him and what he told me about the whole, like, it seems like everything fogged out, that he doesn't remember, going and actually stabbing what's his face downstairs, and that he kind of like realized where he was with the sword in him, and he just kind of was going with it. And I was telling him about the sentences that Shane had him write, and how it went from this to he wants to stab them all and all that stuff.
So this is not. What do we do about this?
I don't. Like, that's why I wanted to. Like, that's why I wanted to scan to see if there was anything in him, but nothing is showing up, which is even more bizarre. I mean, but I know there's something.
Hold on. You're a man of science.
Yeah.
Has a freaking demon sword attached that's probably somewhat attached to his soul. Like, you think that might have something to do with him randomly wanting to murder people?
I'm something of a scientist myself.
You know that the demon sword that's part of his body?
Yes.
Be controlling his mind?
I mean, or what are you saying, that we need to try to scan that individually?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what your scans can do, but what I'm saying is, like, I don't think it's anything medically wrong with him. I think
I mean, that's why I just wanted to get a scan over his body, that it will, like, because it's like, scanning the insides, and if it's part of him, then I was thinking, oh, maybe it would, get something dealing with that, but clearly it didn't, or unless it's something with dealing with this tapeworm.
Are we done now? Are we done? Can I get off the table now? I mean,
hold on.
What's going on? Y'all
No, you're still getting scanned. You're still getting scanned. You see that moving arm thing right there? Yeah, that's still scanning.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Side note, is he just still in his regular clothes, or did you like make him put on a gown or something? Like a medical?
I don't know. Is that important?
I mean, I was just picturing this in my head.
No, I think he's just. I mean, normally, Mercy is just wearing. He doesn't have a shirt on most of the time, I thought.
True.
So.
True.
Yeah. It's true. This is Mercy.
So, what, Fortress, are you saying that we need to try to examine and study the sword a bit more?
Yeah, but I don't think that it's a magical, like, at the end of the day, it's a magical demon sword. I don't think science is necessarily going to get us the answer off of this.
Well, then what do you suggest that we do to try to figure out? Because obviously there's something wrong. And he doesn't realize it.
Is it coming up? Anything? Is anything coming up? I mean, I'm
Yeah.
kind of.
For him here, we're trying to decide like how, if it's too big, what we need to do about it, like what the best course of action to get this tapeworm out of you is.
I have a tapeworm.
Yeah,
Yes.
you told me you were healthy, but you were obviously not like fully healthy.
Where?
So calm, Mercy, calm
I
down.
start clawing at my stomach, just in
Mercy,
in
Mercy.
random areas. I'm like, get it out!
Mercy, calm down.
You know,
Look,
if he opens himself by doing this, then have at it.
if you dig at it and move too much, you're gonna cause it to move, and we can't track it anymore.
Yeah,
I draw my sword.
It might start trying to eat your organ.
I pull my sword. I draw my sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna be looking for anything, not knowing what things are exactly, but knowing enough of like something to sedate him. I'm looking for.
yeah. Can we have something
anything
to
I
like
would know
sedate him?
not-
I point the sword at my stomach.
Hit
I'm
the
just
button.
I'm just picturing the whole Talladega Nights. You know, I am so
Yep.
paralyzed, and he's about to stab himself.
Technology. Give me a technology roll or a science roll.
Who, me
Yeah, buddy.
or?
I think both. They were both looking for it.
Either one. You can also roll a treatment if you've got high treatment.
I got nothing intelligence.
I got 34 for science.
Yeah. So on the tablet, you go over to your section that says sedatives. You select a very fast-acting one that'll knock him out in milliseconds, and even through his super speed metabolism, which I'm assuming is a thing now. And just dose him. And right as he's about to just drop his sword into himself, and as he does it, it just sort of dematerializes as his hand falls to his chest.
Sorry about that. I thought maybe telling him that I could reason with him a bit and tell him to like not move and try and bluff him, but
Clearly, that was not the way to go. Well, the he drew the sword, so the thing's not like in him anymore. So
yeah, but
I
look
mean,
at
he's,
it.
but
Watch
I mean,
it.
he's
Like it's gone now already. I think.
I mean, is there any?
Materialized.
I mean, is there any part of it like the thing strapped to it or something that we're will to like study it or something while he's knocked out?
Well, I think the sword is part of him. Like I think he's as much the sword as the sword is him at this point. I feel like we need someone more knowing of arcane things than us in order
Like
to
magical things.
Yeah.
When he is knocked unconscious, the sword like dissipates.
Yeah.
We need John Constantine. Sorry.
Like we need some kind of cryptozoologist, some kind of someone from the church. I don't know.
Do you know anybody?
I don't think that's someone that I'm trying to like. I can't rationalize there'd be someone in my criminal background I would know.
Do I know anybody, Will?
What city were you from, Alex? And what city were you from? You were from here, actually, right? Ken?
I think I am. I don't actually remember.
And then
yeah, I lived in this area before.
Where were
I'm
you
originally from like just a small like grew up very young in like a small town like up in Vermont, but moved to New York City, and that's where fell in with the mob and fell in with everything. That's why it's surprising they've relocated to here now. Because I came to Chicago to have a fresh start.
You do know a guy who, working sort of, when you were working with the Don and with the Claw, there was a padre who the Don went and saw and confessed his sins to, because he is a religious man.
Would I know if he's whether or not where he's also like a demonologist on top of that? Like
Likely.
Versed in demonology.
He's the closest person you would think that you know of who would be into that stuff.
Gotcha. What is his name?
Father McMurphy.
Father McMurphy.
And Grav, were you Catholic at all?
No.
No? Alright. You just know that there's several Catholic churches in the area, some very prominent ones. And with a significant donation, you could probably get some information from them as to a demonologist or exorcist or something of that nature.
Okay.
Or just asking, probably.
Yeah.
But it's always nice to support the church.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess when asking, it's like I mean I know a guy, but I don't know. He's in the Catholic Church, but I don't know if he's really a demonologist per se. But he's the closest we got. He would at least be able to maybe help, if not point us the right direction. Do you have any ideas?
I mean, the only thing I can think of is going around to like different Catholic church and just ask around mostly. That's the only thing I can think of that I could do. I don't know personally anybody, so
Look, I'll call up the good Father McMurphy and see if maybe he can point us a direction. But
By the way, why don't Protestants exorcise demons?
why don't what?
Why don't Protestants exorcise demons? Come on, where's the Lutheran demon slayers out there?
Because they don't believe in the full like Catholic demonology necessarily. By the way, do we know that this is a meta question? But has he ever said the name of the demon in the sword?
Nope.
Because that would also help a lot. But he's never said the name of the demon in the sword. That doesn't help at all.
And I don't think we've actually like canonically confirmed what it is. It's assumed this.
All right. Well, then I guess that's all that this is all that we have right now. He's heavily sedated from the doses I gave him. So he's going to be knocked out for quite a while. I did give him an appropriate amount to knock him out for a while, and I did take in account his super speed and all that stuff. So yeah, he's still going to be knocked out for quite a while. So
how long do we have?
3 hours. I don't know. I'm just saying number. Is that goodwill?
Yeah. Go for it. That's
okay,
fine.
3 hours. So I guess I'm just going to teleport him back to his room, put him in his bed, and then we can go and start the questioning what's his face downstairs.
Yeah, we're also gonna have to talk about that. He's definitely his leg is gone. Like his leg is dead. And that's on Mercy. But
God bless it.
So we're gonna need to probably bring him up here at some point and amputate and give him a robot leg on Mercy's dime.
Okay.
Or just a regular, I mentioned a robot leg to him to playstate him, but I mean, if we just give him a regular old prosthetic, it can be on him to get a robot leg,
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right. Well, I want to get Mercy into his room and bed and yeah, and then I'll meet you downstairs.
Sounds good. And then I'll go as well, like while he's working on stuff like that. I'll go ahead and give a call to while I'm waiting for him to get things sorted. Give a call to Father McMurphy as well, just to get some communication open on it.
All right.
As we're just making will, or if you want to handle that part later, we can skip that and I'll do that another time. It doesn't need to happen now.
Yeah.
A lot of things happening in one time span, actually. I'll save that for a later role play.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably be winding it down here. let's see. Gosh. Yeah, Mercy's asleep. Y'all are doing some investigating. Where are you going for the demonology?
I was gonna call, but we're gonna go down and we'll
Yeah,
interrogate.
Alright, so
we're gonna start the
We'll
interrogation.
like we
Okay.
should have been doing at the beginning.
And Matt and Shane are over in the reading corner. Matt has actually picked up the book The Woman in White by Wilkie Collins and said, I actually never read this one. Is it any good? And we'll do that later on as well. But he's into the date, so yeah.
This was a date. What?
Yep.
Oh snap! Things happening. Things happening off screen.
Reading corner.
Mhm.
But yeah. Great session, guys. Again, completely improv and not at all what I had planned, but I love it. This was really a fun one. I highly enjoyed the session.
I don't know if we'll ever actually finish what Will wants us to finish.
Yes.
Well, here's the thing. I think this is really fixing the pace of us skipping a whole lot of things he had planned and getting us here. This is like fixing it.
True, because we did
So-
skip a lot by finding the warehouse early,
Yeah.
and
I do want to say thank you, Will, for being understanding. I am sorry. I did not mean for it to go that far.
No, man, that's
Um,
self-prepared character progression. I'm cool with it. I love it.
Yeah, I was just planning on like it pretty much stopping with Shane and the notepad, but then Grav had to come up and start asking me questions, and so I was like, "All right, this is happening, I guess." So, oh man, that I am sorry.
No,
I
no,
feel
man.
bad.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Oh. I hope everybody else enjoyed it.
I
I'm sorry
highly
for
enjoy getting to troll Shane with just this like perfect guy.
who can't bake?
Well,
I'm-
hey, he can. He's just, he's comparing himself to his mom.
I'm telling you, this entire time, like, I had been like getting the sense that Will's gonna pull like this move where he's just gonna be like, "Yeah, Shane's gonna ask Matt out," and Will's gonna be like, I'm sorry, I'm gay."
Look,
Or
see,
something.
I was iffy the whole time, but when he gave me that scone, like, okay,
That's when you knew.
That's
we're
what
going with this.
The scone.
We're going with this.
Oh man.
This going
I-
of power.
I will apologize to any viewers that was expecting an interrogation episode this time.
I mean, we got a little
I
bit.
mean, we got a little.
It was a little bit. I mean, it was interrogating the wrong person. Y'all were interrogating me, but
Hey, I mean, it didn't have to be like that. You're the one that was just like, trying to fight it.
I know.
I mean, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Gotta have some of these random moments. Sometimes
Found out that you weren't completely healthy as what you thought.
Yeah.
And we discovered that only crazy people drink sink water out of the bathroom. So,
Is it different if you like use sink water to like rinse out your mouth after using mouthwash?
what?
Is that any different? I mean,
Well, I don't drink the water.
well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's what I do. I basically will use the mouthwash, kind of swish it around, spit the mouthwash out, but then I'll come back with just sink water and kind of swish it around in there and spit it out. But I mean, is I don't know. I don't know what I'm asking anymore.
That was delightful. I don't know, Will, if you were trying to poke fun at my love of Nancy Drew games.
Not at all. Not at all.
I think he's just using that though purely out of, hey, this will you will like this character because of it.
Troll.
Well, see, when I asked if Matt wanted to ask me anything, I thought he was gonna, ask about my family or something, and we were gonna go down a whole deep dark hole of watching my sister die.
As much as I would love to do that, it is very difficult going back and forth between two dialogues that need a lot of attention and care and love. My brain does not switch back and forth between I'm on a date and interrogation. I know they're very close in real life, but they're not supposed to be.
Oh man. Find out next time what's gonna happen to Mercy.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, you're under for 3 hours.
He's a sleepy boy.
I'm a sleepy boy. So does that mean, do I even need to show up for the next episode? I'm pretty much out.
I'm sure they'll figure something out for you very quickly.
Okay. Just have like a whole different scene going on in my dreams and what, getting into some real like real dark stuff.
You're just having a tea party with the demon.
That's it. Me and the demon going back and forth. The demon's name is Karen, by the way.
Karen.
Oh no!
No.
I thought about that, like whenever y'all were asking, like, did if I ever said the demon's name, I was like, it'd be funny if I was just like, the demon's name is Karen.
Ugh,
It's not Karen. It's not Karen, but I just thought that'd be funny.
Karen is not my true name.
This demon creates all the Karens in the world. Oh man. Well, since that question has been, I guess, asked now, I'm gonna think deep, long, and hard about a little bit more.
Demonology and pick a demon.
Yeah.
If it is a demon.
If it is a demon, I'm probably gonna talk to the one DM here a little bit about it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I might wing it. Maybe he might wing it. I don't know. We'll find out.
Or you just don't know what it is, and eventually you'll have to
Well, I mean,
talk to the demon.
Well, I mean, technically, in my backstory, I didn't know that the sword was cursed whenever I picked it up. So I mean, I like whenever I picked it up, that's whenever I first met the demon.
Yeah. And yeah, this character progression does pretty much make sense because you've been using its powers a bit.
Yeah, you have used it a whole lot lately.
So I fully support it, Cody.
Yeah, like I felt like we possibly needed an episode like this. It wasn't my intention. I'm just saying this after the fact that everything is done. That this was good having this type of episode. Yeah. I'm just surprised that nobody, like none of the other characters, were asking more into the whole speaking over the shoulder type bit.
Hold on. No. I noticed it.
You noticed it, and you asked about it, and I brushed it off.
I mean, I wasn't going to go into deep detail with it because you were.
I wasn't there when it happened.
Yeah, I was the only
True.
one that was there. Like I noticed it. I mean, I did mention it to Fortress when I let him know about everything.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
Alright. Oh man.
You deafened too.
Things are happening.
Hey Heather, I saw earlier when you were on Nick's other stream that you were talking about what games you could get. Okay? I don't know if you like mystery, but you should check out Nancy Drew. The newest one is pretty cool. It's called Midnight in Salem. It's a lot of fun. It's different than the other one, but the older ones would be cheaper. They're on Steam. Yeah.
my good now.
I just wanted to say that.
My good now.
Yeah.
Did we earn anything this week, or like any points or anything?
Let's see. Yeah, you did a little bit of like skill rolls and stuff.
Yeah.
You get 1 hero point.
Oh, nice.
It's not much, but one's a little bit.
Okay.
One can do a lot.
I'll
You
try.
mean PowerPoint?
Yeah, that thing. The
PowerPoint.
hero point's the inspiration. My bae.
You good?
Yeah, it's all good. Now if I can get my character to
We're at 19 earned PowerPoints now.
Oh.
Do you think you just
Something's-
deleted your character sheet for a second?
I thought I did, but I
Oh.
didn't. But I can't get it to put. There it goes. I was about to say I cannot. My character sheet is not pulling up though. It's just blank, but it finally did. All right, so 1.
I would have to slap you.
Hooray. Your breath smells.
Okay. All right. Now I need to look into something. Now that I have this 1 PowerPoint, I can rule the world.
All right. Well, chat, thanks so much for tuning in. I think I want to just end the stream there. Full transition.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right. Yep. Thanks everyone for tuning into the stream. I hope you liked this session of Mutants and Masterminds. It was a lot of fun, a lot more improv than usual. Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So I hope everyone has a good night, has good sleeps, and should be on tomorrow. Not sure what I'm playing since I beat Tomb Raider earlier, but yeah. Until then, keep gaming. Bye.
Night.